All right. So let's go ahead and start. I'm so sorry that I'm late, but y'all know I got to take down information and everything, and let everybody else know that we're about to kick off this Brittany Murphy tarot reading. Um, Funny enough, Brittany Murphy, the best, I would say probably one of the best films, I think is the best films. I'm sure like a lot of people are just like, really? But I love the movie Clueless, to be completely honest with you. I was like obsessed with the movie Clueless. And I mean, was just crazy about Cher, Dion. Oh my God, what was her name in that character? That's so horrible that I cannot remember the name. Amber. What's Brittany Murphy's character's name in Clueless? That's so horrible that I can't remember it. But it's just like, it was just an epic movie. And it always stuck with me, like, as I was kind of, going through like preteen, moving into like high school, stuff like that. Fuzzy pens were like the shit. And I was like really crazy about Clueless. I remember like I was in the mall and I so wanted a friggin' fuzzy pen. And my mom was like, we don't have money for that or whatever. And I feel like this was like the first time that I was actually able to like truly manifest. Tai, oh my God, what is wrong with me? Yes, her name was Tai. And thank you for that, Mel. Yeah, but Tai, that's her name. And I really wanted a pen. I was like, dude, I really want this fucking pen. Like I was so pissed because like all the girls had it at school. Like, I think, like I said, this was like in middle school or maybe when I was much younger. I don't know when that film came out. I was either in elementary or like middle school. But either way, really wanted the pen, walking around in the mall. And I'm just like, I want somebody to drop, like, to drop money so I can buy this fucking pen. Like, I literally, it's like so crazy because I feel like it's so easy. And I was walking like behind this lady or walking past this lady. And then I think she was like going through her wallet or doing something. And then she just flings like money over her shoulder. I pick up the damn money. The lady runs off. I was trying to give it to her. She goes off wherever she goes. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy me a blue fuzzy pen. Hell yeah. I was like really crazy about the movie because like I bought the dolls too. Like the Clueless dolls, Cher, Amber, and Dion. But I was really pissed that they didn't make a doll for Brittany Murphy. I was like, what the fuck? Like she's like a big part of the movie. How come they didn't make a doll for her, but they made one for Amber, who's like, I mean, of course she's like the villain, I guess you can say, in the movie or whatever. But it's just like Tai is super important in this film too. Like, what the fuck? Like, how come they didn't make a doll for her? I don't know. Some crazy stuff. Maybe Mattel I mean, they made a redhead. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to make curly hair at the time. No idea. Anyway, let's continue on with this reading. So, have my oracle cards. I'm just going to find a card that's going to represent her. To my understanding, and I have her birthday. Her birthday is November 10th. Let's see. 1977. So let me show y'all before, like I said, because I know some people be like, oh, she looking over there or whatever, whatever the situation is. Here we go. That's my handwriting. You see Brittany Murphy right there. I'm trying to make sure I'm not showing clients' names. So I try to write that stuff down before I begin my session, so that way I can take down birthdays. So I'm going to use that card. I'm sorry, I'm just like going through trying to find cards and make sure that we're ready to go, okay? So I'm going to use these two cards here. This is going to be Brittany. This is going to be her husband, all right? And then he is let's see, his birthday is the 9th of March, 1970. And his name is Simon Jackman. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the King of Wands for him. Oh, wait. No, they're both water signs. I'm sorry. But, I guess, yeah, either way. Okay. Let me just keep looking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find, okay, here it is. So the King of Cups, since he's a Pisces. So we're gonna use this card. Let me just go through and see if I can find Brittany. Now, the thing that I want to do with this one, because she is a Scorpio, her, like I said, her birthday is November 10th, 1977. But I want you guys to decide for me if you guys feel like, you know, using the Queen of Cups is fine. That's okay. I'm just trying to go through this and find the Queen of Cups. So just give me a minute. That way I can compare it to the Queen of Staffs. And it's just on presentation and looks, to be completely honest with you, because I want to have the ability to just basically give you guys the opportunity to make a decision for me, because I'm like super indecisive, just being completely honest with you. So let me just show you guys. So here we go. We would usually use this card right here, the Queen of Cups, since she is a Scorpio, okay? But I was thinking, since she has like the red hair, maybe the Queen of Wands might do. So I want you guys to decide which card, and I'm just gonna use one card this time. I know yesterday I used two, because I know that I was like, okay, is Pimp like a Sag or is he a Capricorn? People are like, he a Capricorn, but he just has so much fire energy in him. And I was looking at his chart and he has like a lot of Sagittarius in it, funny enough, but either way, I think he came through. So someone is saying Queen of Wands. Anybody else want to put their opinion in for the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands? You guys can list it below. Queen of Wands. Looks like the Queen of Wands is winning. All right, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, because I don't think I'm seeing any other people saying nothing. So, all right, as I said before, we're gonna use the Queen of Wands. I'm going to place him back in the deck. I just want to identify certain cards so that way they know who they are when they're coming up in the reading, and then we can go on from there. So this is just going to be a general, just feeling out Brittany's energy, seeing what she has to say, seeing what she wants to communicate, what she feels like she might want to share in this present moment for Brittany Murphy. Ask that Brittany's energy come through. We ask that she open up and show us anything that is happening in the situation, or anything that she wants to reveal about her life, or that she may want to share with people that are concerned about her in this run. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. Okay. Okay. This is kind of interesting. So we have her card right here. She keeps talking about a situation pertaining to relationships. But we're just gonna start off with what's on her crown. She's showing me the defeated card, the Knight of Pentacles in her subconscious mind. This could be someone that's of a slow moving energy, or someone that I keep getting the feeling like maybe she feels like she had this opportunity with this person, but she kind of felt like giving up, I guess, or trying. That's the feeling that I keep getting. It's like she's trying, like she's expressing herself, and maybe it's a fact of him rejecting her. So this is what I'm sensing with these two cards, okay? So that's in the crown and subconscious mind. So she is pointing out her marriage, the Hierophant card. So she is acknowledging her marriage, basically. So this is in the past. The Three of Swords is in the root, heartbroken over a situation. And I keep getting the sense that she was seeking some sort of family approval for a relationship. And the only reason why I keep feeling like this is an extramarital relationship is because of this Three of Swords. But I feel like it's more on her end, for whatever reason. because I see this Page of Pentacles, and let me pull out these Pentacles again, like I said, because it's going right back to this King of Pentacles right here. So it's like a situation to where maybe she was interested in this King of Pentacles, and maybe he has children, maybe he has a family that's going on, because like I said before, this Ten of Cups in the situation can indicate like a separation between choosing family or not being accepted by family, and this could mean on his side, or meaning that even within her family, people aren't really accepting of him. But I feel like it's more so she's being rejected by his family. The only reason why I say this is because it's showing me the Lover's card and then the Death card. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. So I'm not too sure who this other man is and where his family is coming from and what's going on. But I just get like this feeling where she was dealing with a relationship. And as I stated before, let me show you again. She is, like she said before, she's acknowledging her marriage. She's acknowledging her relationship, but she's placing this Three of Swords in the root. Meaning that there was like heartbreak that was coming from this. And maybe this was moving into something that was a bit more of a serious dynamic, to where they really wanted to show their affection and their love towards each other. But unfortunately for her, this is the result, the Death card. So I'm going to take the Death card. I'm going to place it on her crown, because I want to get more into depth about her death, surrounding that, and seeing like what these connections are, or you know, what this relationship is, because I was hoping and looking to see maybe if, you know, her husband was actually going to come up, but that was completely somebody else, like all the way someone else. All right, so let me just shuffle up. She's saying that this person is a very prominent businessman, like someone like who's like an entertainment lawyer or an agent or some sort, or who has like a big studio or something like that, and not being accepted into the family. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but that's what I keep sensing. Not being accepted into the family because maybe because of her background, or because they just don't like her for whatever reason, or maybe it's because, you know, they see themselves as like very prominent, wealthy people, and it's just kind of like the sense of rejection. That's the feeling that I keep getting. So let's focus on her death, on Brittany Murphy's death, and if she has anything to say about that. All right, she's telling me reverse, please, reverse. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle this up one more time, and then we're gonna begin. Alrighty. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the cards in a minute. I'm just kind of like, whoa. Not a good look. Okay. So, the one thing that I keep getting from her, all right, I'm gonna just stop there. So here she is right here. I have this Death card on her crown, okay? So this is what I'm asking her to focus on, to zoom in on, basically. This came up in her subconscious mind, the Empress card in reverse. This could be a situation to where I feel like it's a couple of different dynamics, but when I initially turned over the card, I don't know why, but I got a very strong energy, or a strong disagreement between like her and her mother. I don't know what that's about. Something about not trusting her mom, but also it's about her own personal well-being and the things that she wanted out of life too, as far as like having children, or, you know, continuing to have this aspect of success to continue on in her life. And the only reason why this is important is because the Five of Pentacles is in the situation in reverse. So this would indicate to me that, because I keep getting the sense that somebody is like bleeding her money dry. That's what she keeps saying. Someone is bleeding my money, like taking things or taking money. basically, or not managing money in the most appropriate way possible. So that's what she keeps expressing. Someone is taking advantage of her finances. Her intuition was kind of like probably giving her ideas, but maybe she wasn't probably listening to that as clearly as what she's acknowledging. Not listening to herself. You know what I mean? Her inner guidance. You know, when she would like say have dreams or, you know, think something and be like, you know, what if this person is doing this to me? Or what if, you know, this female is doing something to me and my intuition is trying to tell me something. You know, she's a Scorpio. Like sometimes Scorpios can really get into the psyche of different people and like see the dark side, kind of like the dark side of the moon, basically, like see what is going on with them or what they're thinking about. But I get this energy that she's like always trying to be optimistic no matter what she's facing. She's placing this Fool card in the past, okay? Recognizing that with her probably not taking the proper precautions, that she was moving recklessly or foolishly and not paying attention to the things that are blatantly in front of her. So she is kind of acknowledging the fact that she was probably a bit more up in the clouds about certain things pertaining to finances or getting serious about her career or just, you know, like getting focused on things that are important to her. And I think that she tried to give other people the opportunity to earn their money, but at the same time too, to take care of her. And I think this is where this relationship gets a little complicated with this Empress card in reverse, okay? Maybe giving this responsibility to this person and they're taking advantage of her. That's what she is saying. That's what she's talking about. I don't know much about the mom. I know somebody just said, oh, mom is shady. Like, I don't really know much about Brittany Murphy's life, to be completely honest with you. So whatever you guys want to share, I appreciate it. Taking on the burden. She's talking about taking on different burdens. This could be just a lot of anxiety that she's dealing with, probably the frustration of her working and still supporting a lot of different people. And they're not really putting in the effort to push her further, because I keep feeling like she has to do so many other things that she does not, she feels like she doesn't have to do it. That's what she keeps saying. I shouldn't have to do this. Like, if I'm giving people money, or if I'm trusting my family or trusting someone close to me with my finances, I'm expecting them to kind of act as a manager or to act as an assistant or whatever that, you know, whatever she's expecting this person to do, and to take responsibility in their position. And she's still stuck with the work. Like, that's what she keeps saying. I'm stuck with the work. Like, I'm just constantly stuck with the work. All right. So people being possessive and not in agreement with her relationship choices, not allowing her to choose. I keep hearing, like, not allowing her to choose the things that she wants out of her love life. It's like I kind of feel like she's like really hurt, like really heartbroken, because she's showing me this Page of Cups. Maybe this is a child that probably didn't get to come through, that she probably wanted a child to come through, and it not feeling, she feels like it's not fulfilled. Like, there's no love there. How am I supposed to fulfill this? There's issues with family. And I'm gonna look into the husband as well. I believe that her husband died after her. She died, I can't remember the date, but I know the year. It's like 2009, and then the husband died like 5 or 6 months after that, in 2010. And to my understanding, when I remember when the news first broke out, they were saying that it has something to do with like asbestos, or they got sick or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. She's acknowledging the fact that when it comes down to certain aspects of her life, I think she tried to keep herself She tried to keep herself busy. And she keeps showing me like going to a party and socializing with people, but they're not good people. That's what she keeps explaining to me. Like there's certain people that she's socializing with, or like, like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I'll definitely go to this party, or like she might have a dinner, with a small group of people, and they invite her to this, bigger socialite type of party. And I just keep feeling like she goes in there and she's excited to be there. She's interacting with people, but she's like kind of like looking off to the side, and she can see that people are looking at her and kind of talking like to themselves, like if that makes sense. Like they're speaking about her, and she knows that it's probably not good, but she can't really figure it out because like Hollywood is just so fake. Basically, it's just really fake. It's just on some fake shit. Like people will literally just talk and say certain things, but then smile in your face like when you approach them. That's the feeling that I keep getting. She keeps saying that certain people were preying on her like she's weak. Preying on her like she was weak. The strength card in reverse, again, opposite of strength is weakness, preying on her weakness. And I keep feeling like this has something to do with her career too, but this keeps talking about the Eight of Swords. It's talking about restricting. I don't know what she did. I don't know what the issue was, but she keeps telling me that somebody blackballed her. It's like she went to this party. She's thinking that she's going to make these huge connections, do different things like that. But I just keep feeling like it's in reference to the relationship that I was talking about in the beginning. Like either people found out about this relationship, and then so for whatever reason, individuals are trying to restrict her from getting work in Hollywood, okay? This creates a bit of juggling with finances, dealing with debt, dealing with different situations, not too sure what to do, where her career is moving, not really planning out things financially, planning out things financially the way that she could have a little bit more. She feels like she's taking on that responsibility now, but she feels like I said before, she wishes that she took the responsibility then, but she feels like she put other people in place to handle her finances a little better, but they were taking advantage of that. That's what she keeps stating to me. Dealing with conflicts within her circle, within business. And I keep getting the sense that this is something to where, okay, because she's showing me a couple of things, like, sorry, if I stop, I'm like literally in the zone having like a visual of what she's trying to tell me. So forgive me if I just stop talking out of nowhere. But basically what she's showing me is like, there's things that I would do when I was younger, like I was known to be like a really happy-go-lucky party girl, like life of the party, like people gave me a lot of attention, a lot of love. But there's just certain things that I just didn't feel comfortable doing anymore. I just didn't feel comfortable. It's kind of like that whole casting couch thing. That's the best way to describe it. It's kind of like a casting couch thing, but even if you're like going to a party and you know, Hollywood gets crazy, I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm gonna just leave it like that. They're thinking that, she's still that same type of girl and she's willing to do things that she's not comfortable with. And since she no longer wants to play that game anymore, there's some upset people. I'll just say it like that. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, she keeps showing me that she was actually working towards something for herself. And this could be an aspect of like, she keeps showing me doing a couple of different things. I keep seeing writing. I keep seeing her working on different arts. I keep seeing her just like getting into other aspects of her life in order to make a name for herself. But again, when tragedy strikes, people try to take your star. The star is in reverse. People are trying to take her off of her path. Like, deliberately trying to take her off of her path, feeling like certain things cannot be fulfilled. So I'm going to go in here and let me see if I can actually look at some of the questions that you guys have really quick. I'm going to use the other deck. I'm going to use this deck in regards to the husband and Brittany. So I just want to look at, what's his name again? Simon. Sorry, I keep wanting to call him Jack because it has Monjack in it, but yeah, Simon. And just look at what his energy is like with her. Let me see. I just want to read a couple of comments. Let me see. I read after she passed away, the mother and the husband were sleeping in the same bed. Oh, child. No. Hi, Maya. Almost. Oh, my God. That is crazy. I honestly forgot she passed away until Queen posted, there's too many celebrities dying. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. I will definitely say mom has something to do with getting involved in her finances and her relationship. I'll definitely say that. To the extent, I'm not too sure. I will look into that. I will ask. Since I do have these two cards, I'm going to see if he's been committed to her, if Simon has been completely committed to her, and vice versa in this relationship, and see if other people come up. Her father accused the mother of poisoning her. And that Nine of Cups, as I stated before, those cup cards, it's usually whenever I see those cup cards in reverse, I often say that it's like party gone wrong, or somebody's doing something to somebody drink, or something's off on the scene. I get the feeling that I get, it's like, how can I say it? It's like so strange because I don't know mom's birthday, I don't know mom's name or anything like that, but I just keep getting the energy of like maybe she wanted the amount of stardom as the daughter had. And I just keep getting the feeling that like anything that belongs to Brittany is hers. That's what I keep hearing. Like anything that is hers is mine. I made her. I'm the star. Like that's the kind of like this like narcissistic thought process that I get from mom's energy. And I just kind of feel like it's much deeper. It's like there's the fame, but I also feel like there's this aspect of like, all right, I'm gonna just say it. I don't want to say it because it makes me feel a little uncomfortable, but she keeps yelling it in my ear. She's like sex parties. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what people are doing. Okay, I'm just like, oh my God, please, God, don't take me into that. Like, I don't know what people are doing, but I just keep hearing sex parties. Okay, it seems like mom is down for it. Maybe in the beginning, Brittany was down for it, but she's like trying to pull herself away, like trying to pull herself away from certain things or certain things that she no longer wants to do. Like, I keep getting the sense that she was really, if it's not her husband, that she was really catching feelings for somebody else, and she was taking that relationship really seriously before she died. I really do feel like that. Wow. Okay, so he's clearly opening up and communicating. Yeah. All right. So I'm just trying to see what's up. Okay. So I'm gonna just pull out his card. Grab this. Sorry. So this is Simon. Okay. And the thought in my mind was, okay, dude, are you faithful? You know, were you committed to this relationship? What's going on? So he's pulling out Archangel Gabriel. This is confirmation that he is voicing his opinion through these cards, because Archangel Gabriel is all about the throat chakra. I'm open to communication, so this is placed in the root. But in retrospect to what is happening in the past, he is saying that there's a lot of hostile energy. And it's showing me hostile energy or verbal communication that's hostile in some sort of a way between himself, this other woman, and Brittany. That's so crazy. Okay, so I just hear like he keeps saying, I thought I could just make them both happy, but it just turned into a very tumultuous thing. It turned into a very controlling thing. And thinking woman, I would usually see her as like the Queen of Swords, so I probably feel like she's the one that's starting shit in the house with Brittany or with Simon in this particular situation. And things just kind of like get really out of control. All right, so let me show you. Magician in the mirror in the situation, not finding balance within himself or being able to find his own inner peace, basically, knowing that he's messing with some very chaotic energy. Because usually this card is talking about finding balance, balancing out the water and the fire, and he can't do that. He's like, I can't balance it out. I cannot balance both of their energies, and I don't know how I'm fitting in this situation. He's placing this heartbroken card, okay? Feeling extremely hurt. Why is he feeling hurt? Because he feels like he was probably manipulated and deceived. He's showing me the Archangel Michael right here is talking about the things that are happening on Earth and fighting demons on Earth, the World card. He does not feel like the things that are being communicated, the things that he keeps saying, like the things that are being communicated in the industry are not accurate. It's not accurate. When I see Archangel Michael, this talks about fighting demons. I just keep hearing that, fighting demons, fighting off demons. I'm going to look further into that in a minute, but he is kind of addressing that. He's like, I'm trying to find peace. I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to bring healing. He knows that certain things happen for the sake of money, is what he keeps saying. He keeps stressing to me that he, wanted to have a stronger love life, a stronger love relationship, probably with Brittany. It may be he's like, I'll probably make that up to her in another way. The angel of strength, like trying to really push that through and finding, balance and really wanting a family. And there just seems to be a lot, like I said, a lot of manipulation going on, like just a lot of different manipulation going on in that house. It's like the way that I see it, it's like, okay, mom is here, fine. But I keep getting the sense to where it's just like, first, it would be like, nobody's taking my daughter away. And then it would be, oh, Brittany, you're wrong. You always think like this. It's like, kind of like, like choosing sides or like pinning two people against each other. But I keep getting like that's mom's energy, just trying to be the shit starter. I don't know why, but that's just what I feel. Like she's really the shit starter. I want to see if, because listen, somebody was saying that, they want to know if mom and him had like some sort of extramarital affair. So this is his card, King of Cups. Someone is saying that they found mom in bed with him. I want to know if that's a rumor or if that's for real true. So is this third party person that created a lot of heartbreak and distress in the family? Brittany's mom, Sharon. Were you with Sharon? Did you have a relationship with Sharon at all? Was there anything between you and Sharon, Simon? Was there anything between you and Sharon? All right, one more time, he says, one more time. All right, let's begin. Ooh, this is crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So, here we go. So, here's his card. Okay. He's placing this Eight of Pentacles in the past. talking about he learned something, he was learning or finding out about something. And he keeps saying to me, this is quicker than I expected it. It came very quickly when I found out what was really going on. He keeps stressing. So I pulled out this card before with this King of Pentacles. Don't know who this King of Pentacles is. This King of Pentacles was in the reading the first time because I was expecting her to talk about her husband, and she was talking about this man and wanting to be with this man, or whatever was not working out. Like something between this man and her was like really messing with her marriage, and she's acknowledging that with this person. He keeps saying that, you know, as I said it before, this Four of Cups, it's like somebody giving him, okay, whoever this person is, as I stated before, this man is giving people drinks. I don't know who this guy is, but he's giving somebody drinks, is what he keeps saying. Like alcohol of some sort or something like that. Because he keeps showing me this was not a planned situation. I was not planning for all of this stuff to happen, okay? Not planning for certain things to happen. He does acknowledge the fact that they probably did communicate better. He knows that there were different financial struggles, and this is between him and the mom, okay? Just to clarify. But he's also saying that as far as like having some sort of, I keep feeling like there was some sort of professional partnership that was going on, and he did not feel comfortable with this person being around. Like he wanted her to just stop talking to this guy. Sorry, this was in reverse. So he wanted her to like stop talking to this man, okay? He was not with it. He did not like it, okay? There's a female energy that is coming up. I did ask about the mom. I don't know mom's birthday. I'm really not too sure, but it's coming up as this like Queen of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Then it's showing me the Lover's card in reverse. And the first thing that I heard when I was turning over the cards initially, because I was asking like, okay, did you do anything with her? Or was there, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just turning over more cards because I want clarification. And I'm gonna show you guys the cards really quick, okay? Because I wanted clarification on that. And the Empress card just came up when I was turning over more cards and asking, was there anything going on, okay? So while Brittany's, busy, or everybody's at work or doing whatever it is that they're doing, he was dealing with a lot of stress. He keeps stressing that there was a lot of stress, holding on to a secret. But someone who talks a lot that is close to her is like exposing this secret. And he's saying that this is like an old friend of hers. He keeps saying to me, I wasn't planning for that. That Seven of Pentacles, as I was showing you before. Let me find that Seven of Pentacles again. Sorry, just go through my cards. So this Seven of Pentacles was in a situation. I was not planning for all of this. That's what he keeps saying. I was not planning for certain things to transpire. Mom, again. Probably, okay, that makes sense. He keeps saying like someone is like taking a drink, or like, it's kind of like roofing him and taking advantage of him, and he's pulling out this female energy. And it's not, he keeps stressing this to me over and over again with the previous cards. This is not something to do with love. It has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with like control and possession and manipulation to try to use it against him for whatever reason. This is a secret. Again, these two cards keep coming up. Empress card, the High Priestess, keeping a secret. Empress card came up the same way. So I'm going to probably assume that maybe he didn't have the intentions on probably having this turn out this way, between him and the mom or something like that, or whatever is going on. Can you explain to me what Munchausen syndrome is? I'd like to understand, because I've heard of it before. I just don't know what's the characteristics of that, or what is that like. A personality disorder. What does that, I guess, come from? Is that like a depression? I would like to know. Because there's a lot of like kooky little secrets going on in this kind of family dynamic. Like there's like a lot of different elements that are going on in this. Oh, thank you, Maya, for reminding me. Thank you. So 30-minute mark has passed. Please like my videos, as Maya said. Support through Super Chat, Cashapp at Queen Prodigy 369, or PayPal at Queen Prodigy 369 at Gmail. And also book a reading for $40 for 30 minutes. Maya, I love you so much. I appreciate you remembering the plug. And y'all can also follow me on IG at Queen Prodigy 0369. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to, I'm just trying to understand, I want to see what he says about the death, okay? I need to understand how he feels about what happened to him in the death, because another thing about this situation too is that wasn't the house that they were in, didn't they buy that house from Britney Spears, to my understanding? Or were they renting the house out from Britney Spears? Or because I heard that Britney Spears used to live in that house. To my understanding, is that Britney Spears used to live in that house, and then like they lived in the house. The next thing you know, Britney dies, Brittany Murphy passes away, and then he passes away. So I'm just like, it's kind of crazy. Let me just read what, a person who constantly fakes being ill for sympathy. They use it as a tool to control and manipulate. He kept his mom away from his wife because he didn't want her to reveal that he tends to so basically exasperate the truth or something. Gotcha. I want to see what he says about his death. There's a lot of manipulative energy in there, but like I said before, I just don't feel like it's coming from her. I don't feel like it's coming from Brittany. I feel like it's coming from different people around her. It's just coming from different people around her. That's the feeling that I get. And people just kind of got caught up into some stuff. So let me see what he says about the death and how he feels. Okay. Okay. So here we go again. All right. Let me just read these comments really quick before I keep going. Supposedly, Brittany didn't like her home. She wanted to stay in hotels because she didn't want to go home. Dude, I keep feeling, I'm going to tell you, because I just kept feeling like in the house that somebody was doing some, even though they may say it's asbestos or whatever it is that they're doing, I really feel like somebody was doing some bad juju up in that house. I feel like somebody was doing some bad juju up in that house, and maybe that has nothing to do with Brittany. Maybe that happened before that she got there, but I feel like somebody did some bad juju in the house, and whoever was stuck in that house, like that's the result. Like, oh, okay. Kind of like, okay, like if you, let's just say, I'm not going to put everything on this, I'm not going to put everything on this singer, right? But let's just say that maybe the singer or her family or managers or whomever casted a spell in that house to kind of summon some aspect of success for her, right? And at the end of the day, and please keep in mind too that, you know, I don't really feel like it would probably come from this singer. I feel like it's coming from the people around her, because they do have a conservatorship on her, so she can't even like own her own money. I feel like I need to do like a reading on her next, but for Britney Spears, like, I don't know, I'm gonna be doing a lot of different readings and switch it up for you guys, some dead, some living. There's a lot to talk about, but I just kind of feel like there's someone in her camp or in that space, whoever was in that house, did some sort of spell in that house, and basically whoever's moving in next, because like I just keep getting the feeling of like wanting to take the kids like Brittany wanting to take her children and get the up out of there, okay? Like, that's just the feeling that I get. And then whoever else is in there, like, whoever's name is on that contract, like, you are basically, like, you're fucked. So here we go. Death card on the crown. Subconscious mind, 5 of Cups. Okay? The ending of a relationship in the subconscious mind. Things coming to an end. Choosing, making the wrong choices. Probably making the wrong choices. Because I keep feeling like maybe he thought that he was going to benefit from this in some way. And he really didn't benefit from it at all. This 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's stealing money. Maybe he's the one stealing money. Maybe mom is stealing money as well. People are taking advantage, but money's running low. Okay, and that's another thing too. I don't think that when people play with these houses and stuff like that, they're not playing. And I keep feeling, I don't know if he's a gambler, but I just keep feeling like he's putting money on the table and playing with people's money. I don't know why, but that's the feeling that I keep getting. Like he's playing with people's money. 4 of Cups, again, dealing with this 4 of Cups, something in the drink. These cup cards, as I stated before, something in somebody's drink that's not, it's like poison or something. That's the feeling that I get. I feel like some sort of poison, because usually this is a very complacent card that's alone drinking a lot. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, talking about trying to make plans to arrange money in a certain way or to pay certain people back, like moving things around, but he's not moving. I keep feeling like he's running around all over the place, but he's not moving fast enough. Do I need to say anything else? The devil got impatient, came to collect, and this is the result, Tower card. And this Queen of Swords, with some sort of deceptive energy that's around him, took care of it. Okay? They took care of it. 3 of Cups in reverse. Again, a relationship. Cup cards are talking about relationships gone wrong. Third-party relationships. Okay? Maybe, like I said before, maybe this is Brittany's cup, the bigger cup. Maybe this is his cup on the side. Mom is over here. It's not a good look. Okay? It's not a good look. Maybe certain things were planned and he was okay with certain plans to get this out of the way, and maybe he thought he could benefit from it, but it didn't turn around for the better. That's what I keep hearing. It's not turning around for the better. Again, taking on burdens that he was planning on attempting to work out. And again, he was trying to change his luck for the better. I feel like he was gambling. I don't know why I keep sensing that, because this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. He's playing with people's money. I don't know if there's like some sort of mob situation going on. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but like there's a lot of like, it's like I keep feeling like I'm walking down like different hallways in their home, and like each time that I'm opening up a door, there's another secret in that room showing their secrets. Does that make sense? Like, I really do feel like he was playing with people's money. It's like some crazy stuff, and I think maybe Brittany was trying to move on from that and trying to find security and stability in someone else, because she was just extremely uncomfortable. There's a lot of energy in that. So what I want to do, let me find this guy. So this King of Pentacles, I'm going to pull him out and see if I can find Brittany's card as well. And I just want to know the significance of their relationship. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me below, because I know we got like about 10 minutes left. I'm trying to keep these readings down to like an hour max, because I be drained, I be tired, and you know, I appreciate people who do donate. Maya, thank you for donating. I know somebody donated $5 to me through PayPal, and I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but thank you for doing that yesterday. But I appreciate those that recognize real talent and support me, truly. So let me see if I can find her. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find her card. She's hiding in here somewhere. Here she is. Okay. So, and like I said, for those that like, subscribe, share my videos, or recommend people to do readings or whatever, I'm all for it. That's still support for me, and I appreciate whatever you guys can do. So that means a lot to me, okay? So I just want to know, what is his role? Because there seems to be some sort of conflicting energy when it comes down to what the husband is saying about this guy and how she feels about him. So I'm just gonna shuffle up the cards. You know, I don't know if this man has anything to do with your death, Brittany, but I just want to know what is going on between you and this man. You know, did he have anything to do with your death at all? You can show me the death card, you can show me the devil's card, you can show me the tower card. I just like to call out a few cards because if it comes up, and that just confirms it, okay? So, all right, I'm gonna shuffle it one more time because I keep getting like there's a lot of nervousness. There's like a lot, like I can't breathe, like she's really nervous. I don't know why. But it's just like probably recalling like different, just different times in her life, really feeling suppressed. Really feeling suppressed. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Oh, sorry. Okay, got this guy in the crown. With this matching suited card with this King of Wands, she's expressing to me that she really wanted this King of Pentacles guy to be her husband. Like, she felt like she was supposed to marry this guy. That's what she's expressing to me with this King of Wands energy. Like, this is the man that I'm supposed to be with. It seems like they would always kind of either vacation together or get away together, and it would be kind of labeled or typecast as like a business trip or like just hanging out or whatever it is, and I guess nobody thought anything of it. She's saying that she's missing certain opportunities to be with this man, because the Three of Wands is in the situation, missing an opportunity or missing her opportunities to actually fulfill her life with this man. Again, this Empress card keeps coming up. Maybe she was pregnant or she was planning on starting a family with this man, and maybe she was reestablishing some aspect of wealth within her life with this King of Pentacles. And that would make a little bit of sense too, what someone was saying with the Munchausen syndrome and trying to control her, because maybe the husband, Brittany's husband, Simon, was probably getting envious of this guy and what he could do for her. Again, trying to be patient, trying to wait and be patient, keep this secret quiet and trying to get away. Because she's showing me that this man comes from money. I said it before. He comes from money. He's very well off, and he has a lot of money. She showed me the Magician card. Again, this person was supposed to, this King of, let me just show you. Sorry. Here you go. This King of Pentacles was supposed to help her with her career, to push it even further into whatever aspects that she wants to do, and he was in full support of her. But she just keeps saying that she couldn't really get away. She had so many opportunities. He was going to open up so many different doors for her, but there was this level of people just trying to control her and possess her. The Four of Pentacles, again, you see how that, someone who's being bossy, being very controlling in her life, controlling energy, trying to control something, trying to control some sort of dynamic. And again, this Page of Pentacles, this came up before, and this came up when we had this King of Pentacles and there was the Lover's card, okay? So this was like an indication to me that maybe, like I said before, with this Empress card that I had before, keeping a secret, let me show you. Let me show y'all these two cards. Keeping a secret, because usually the Moon card would indicate keeping a secret of like either with the Empress, like of a pregnancy or wanting to, again, start a family with this person, with this Page of Pentacles, would say, this is his child. It's not my husband's. And again, she keeps showing me this Two of Cups. Like they were madly in love, madly committed. She didn't want to be there anymore. She knew that she felt safe with this person. But I just really feel like there were just people around her just trying to wreck her dreams. They were trying to control her. They were just trying to use her. That's the feeling that I get from this. They were just using her energy. Whew. I'm sorry, I just gotta shake that off. That's why he faked seizures and sickness, so she had to care for him, even though her own health was failing. She was engaged twice. Problem with probably her talent manager. She said that the romantic part was over, but she was still going to be friends with him. It sounds like he wasn't over someone else, so it didn't work out with Brittany. It's some crazy stuff. He was scamming people before he met her. Oh my God, that's crazy. I didn't know anything about that, y'all. I didn't know nothing about anything about these people. Honestly, I was binge watching like American Horror Story. For whatever reason, I was watching like The Hotel with like Lady Gaga and stuff like that. And then I just said, oh shit, I got a reading to do at like 6:30. I gotta hurry up and jump on here. Okay, her last public appearance before she died, she told a reporter that she wanted to have a baby next year. Yeah, like I really feel like somebody robbed her, dude. Like someone really robbed her of her dreams. Like, and maybe she was a few weeks pregnant, or maybe, you know what I mean? But like someone stole her dream. Like she was like really trying to like cut this energy off, like really trying to cut the energy off with this old relationship, and with probably like with her mom, probably with people that she couldn't trust, because she keeps saying that people are stealing money from her. People are close to her are taking things and taking money from her. That's what I keep sensing, and I feel like maybe they were trying to manipulate her with the relationship that she was having with this other person who's in the industry and has a lot of money, and they were really in love and crazy about each other. I think they were trying to probably extort him as well. Like it's some crazy ass shit. I wouldn't be surprised if her husband was using RR. What is RR? I'm sorry. Oh, her as a proxy for sympathy. Yeah, could be. Absolutely. It's unbelievable. Like, she's such a sweet lady. Like, I'm just shuffling up these oracle cards, okay? Just to see what they are saying for the last 2 minutes, or what else she wants to express before it's too late. I keep feeling like she's talking to her mom, dude. Like this female keeps coming up. Like I said, like a Queen of Swords. Thinking woman is like the same thing as Queen of Swords, walking away from her for good, cutting off ties with this person. Like, I'm done. I think that she probably really longed to have that motherly affection, but I really feel like it's like this energy where she, it was just like business, you know what I mean? Everything's like a party or a business or trying to be someone's friend. And then like, if you don't agree with them, or you know, have like a difference of opinion about how they feel, that's when they want to act authoritative and say, but I'm your mother and I'm going to tell you what to do. And it's just really, it's really crazy. It's just like really crazy energy. So I'm just turning over a couple of cards, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna turn a couple of things over. This is her final expression, okay? And then we're gonna move forward. All right, so this is her card, all right? Dealing with different anxieties. She couldn't sleep at night. Something was like really bothering her. she's showing me in the past, like, okay, she would always come out with a bright smile. Like, she would always, like, kind of, like, you know, be very, have so much gratitude for the amount of love that she got. She's like, look, I know I'm like not the most famous person or anything like that, but I appreciated the people, you know, people's love and their support for me, and just, you know, respecting who I am as a person. She's really expressing that. But she dealt with a lot of different anxieties. She keeps stressing to me something about going places where she didn't want to go, because she's placing this journey card in the situation. It's an aspect of, in like certain parts of her life, going and doing things that she didn't want to do, or traveling to places where she didn't want to go. But towards the end of her life, she keeps expressing not being able to get away or go away. She's like saying that she's doing her best to karmically find balance in this and find peace and closure with this and be strong through certain dilemmas that she's dealing with, and doing her best to take action. Sometimes it's really hard for her to make a clear decision about what to do with her family. And it just really confused her. I think that she was really, you know how some people are just like, you know, they can't, it's like, I feel so bad for her. Like, I really do. Cause it's like, she felt like she wanted to, she knew what the real answers were. Like, yo, I need to cut some shit off and just keep it pushing. But I really think that she was just trying to make everybody happy. Honestly, like, she was really trying to make people happy. She wanted a family. Her in circumstances, and like I said, these doors that are opening all over the place. It's like her not wanting to walk through these doors, and they're using her. They're all tied up, and the way that she's showing me this is like, I hate to say it like this, because that's not who she is. You know what I mean? But these people were literally, I just kind of feel like these people were like, for real, like straight up. Oh my God, I don't want to like say this, like, cause you know, I just don't feel like she's that type of a girl. Like, maybe she had a couple of parties back then, or, you know, did a couple of things, whatever, had a little fun or whatever. But I just keep feeling like they were using her as a sex slave. I have to say this, keeping her in bondage. Controlling her career, controlling her life, trying to make money off of her. There's like some real crazy ass shit going on with this. So she's showing me like, I have to find balance within myself and heal this and know that this is not a part of me. I'm still dealing with these personal attachments that bind me and that hurt me, but it's just hard to separate the two because she's just so sensitive and she's so sweet, and I just keep wanting to tell her like, oh my God, it's not your fault, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, I should have known better, I'm grown, you know, I'm a grown woman and everything else, but I just see her crying, you know what I mean? But it's just, she keeps saying, I will find the sun is at the end of the tunnel. You know, like, she will find healing in herself, she will get to that place, but she's just working through it, and I think that she appreciates you guys listening. So thank you all for joining this reading. Again, like, subscribe, share. You know, I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate you guys donating. I appreciate you guys booking a reading for me. I ask that you all pray for Brittany's energy. I ask that you all help her to release herself from whatever bondage that she is dealing with, and that she finds peace and love. And I will be posting a Shorty Low video and a couple of other readings, and I'll be posting a poll. Sorry, I've been a little lazy watching American Horror Story because I ain't been able to binge watch no TV because I've been cleaning all last week. So anyway, love y'all.